Alright guys, BLM here back with more Saints Row. It's the next day because I just want to fucking finish this game. So yeah, we're going to do that, hopefully. So yeah, we're going to play more of this. Taryn Armstrong's Digital Daily podcast is going on right now, so I'll probably listen to that. Yeah, let's fucking finish this game.
Hello everyone and welcome to our Big Brother
it doesn't matter, does it?
Daily Drop Update Podcast.
Things could... Oh, okay, are we at the end? We're at the fucking end! Let's fucking do this! But also, I just want this game to end. I really want the end. I'm literally taking away time that I would normally be working on videos to fucking play Saints fucking Row. I just recorded a video. It took so fucking long, and I just don't feel like actually really working on stuff right now. But I don't know, I might if we finish this soon. Was it? It's like 3:30 right now. So yeah, tonight I'm gonna stream. At 8 o'clock, I have Survivor, 9 o'clock, BB Can.
Thanks for getting shot, Eli.
I did just watch Rise and Fall for some reason.
You guys I just want to take a minute out here.
Yeah, record a video that took like 3 hours. I got up early today. I actually got up like at 9 o'clock. Again, that's decent for me. Yeah, recorded that video. I prepped my, well not prep, but like got something sorted for my Red Dead 2 video whenever I get around to making that.
But I was wrong. Seeing you with Kev, Nina, Eli, they really make you stronger.
Yeah, they really do.
I want to know what that feels like.
Well, let's go.
Oh no! What?
Why?
Well, because I cannot live your life, you are still breathing.
This is fucking dumb. What a shit game. But yeah, so, I still haven't started my Pearl Islands rewatch. That's what I need to do. Which, yeah, the fact that I haven't started that yet is kind of stupid. I should have, like, on Monday. And I still haven't. Oh, wait, this is the fucking... Okay. Yeah, this
protect yourself. How
is
would
the beginning of the game.
your friends? Someone like me came along, huh? This is for the best. Do not worry. I'll keep our friends safe.
Okay. Only 25% of people get to this point in the game. That's super funny.
Where am I? Snickerdoodle?
Yeah, I'll go listen to the podcast.
We actually have things to talk about. There was some information that we got in this drop that can hopefully help illuminate at least where things stand in the house structurally, even though the headline is that nothing has changed in terms of the overall situation. Of course, Santino won, the Invisible HOH nominated Ty and Dan. Daniel won the veto, used it on Ty, and Claudia is now up on the block, and Dan is still going home. But there's plenty to talk about in terms of the strategic maneuverings of these players. And so with me to do it is Lavina. How you doing, Lavina?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I thought that the drop was kind of pretty interesting. Like you said, we finally got some strategy stuff. It's not all just people sitting around at the table. There was a little bit of that, but not like 75-85% of it. So I'm really excited about it. Also, I have some thoughts about the season as a whole, where I feel like this week, I know that the Zach stuff obviously catapulted these feelings, but I'm feeling pretty positive about the season overall, which I did not think I would just a week ago. So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of the, again, like I think the cast just continues to deliver overall. The strategic structure of the house is really interesting, at least right now. I mean, this could very much be a situation where like things kind of like settle from here, but sort of like what happened in BB24, like they might be settling in a direction that people are kind of okay with, because there's a certain queen and or king sitting at the top of the structure. So yeah, let's get into it here. We started the drop with Jonathan and Hope. Jonathan is saying Ty's gotta go.
I'm here, guys.
He is
I'm late.
ignorant,
No
man.
worries, we started
He's
with
even
our
going
show.
up to Claudia
Hurry up
and he
and
says,
come on in.
"What are you whispering over there for?" And she was talking to TT. And he's, by the way, he said, sorry, he didn't say Ty. He said, Ty has
glad
to
you
go,
made it.
man.
You've got
He's
some
even going
catching
up
up.
to
What the
TT.
fuck is this
Stay away
game?
So whispering over there for, and she was talking
And
to
I can help you
TT,
with that.
and I'm just like,
If
can
you
we
get me
please?
7 measly little
I don't
names,
have
I will give to you this
Just say
extremely
names, man. Like,
valuable
you
gift.
saying TT just now, I had to actually
By the time
pause
we
and be
arrive
like,
there.
who the hell is
Hey,
that?
man.
Like, who is that? Tell
I know.
me.
I'm trying to think because I wrote this down in my notes, and I was like, by the
Santina,
time I say this, I'll
right?
figure out who it is. But I forgot to figure out who it was.
It has to be
Name's not.
Santina.
You are watching
Whose
me
name
live.
starts with T? It's not Ty, obviously.
Hold
It's
on.
not Renee. It's not Shania. She's Nene. And I forget what Renee was, but
Who is it? Chat. Is someone in the chat help?
Where those numbers at?
Santina.
I genuinely do
Santina.
not know.
No fucking
Oh my God.
shit.
Yes. Okay, there we go. I feel like I had heard it before too. There we
Oh
go.
boy. Yeah. It's
Where are the
Claudia.
llamas?
These people, they just need to. You can only use nicknames if there's live
always
people.
just
Get
bounce
very
up.
used to them, okay?
I know.
And Ty, Jonathan is saying Ty was like, "What are you doing over there whispering?" And Jonathan's like, I was like, "Bro, you've got to be joking," but he was dead serious. He's got to go. And so Jonathan is
Didn't
very
you want
much
strategy
over
crash and burn
Ty
last time?
and how he is like talking to Claudia and just overall behavior in the house.
Yeah, I'm loving Jonathan. Just from a personal perspective, I'm really, really enjoying him. I didn't think I would. Again, there's a lot of things I didn't think I would be feeling just 2 weeks ago. But again, it's because we weren't seeing.
Where are the other two?
I don't think we saw a lot of Jonathan in the edit and in the dailies
Oh.
or the dailies, so Lord knows. But yeah, I'm really liking him, and I'm really liking his dynamic with Hope. I didn't, again, expect that to be a duo, but I'm very, very happy that it is. And I saw Rob on Twitter, taking credit for it. So I'm okay with that. I'm down for it. So thanks, Rob, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it.
Roberto. Rob, not Rob.
Roberto, that's right. Yeah. I forgot that's something that we're doing. Sorry, Rob.
I take
I was like, how did Rob take credit for Hope and Jonathan? Does he
Thanks,
even know
man.
who they are?
The bear's gonna
So,
ride
you know that
the
he would
llama's
do
rough
something
side.
like that, so I guess it
His name is
works.
Turk.
Yeah. So Hope says we'll deal with it. He says I talked to Kuzi. Jonathan says, oh, I already talked to
Okay,
him.
what the
I'll leave
fuck
that
is
in
this
your
game?
hands. Jonathan says down the road there is a time when we'll have to
Glad
look
to
out
be
for each
here.
other,
How
but
can I
I
help
don't
you?
want
I've
Santina
got
to
almost a full
go.
collection of elephants, but the baby ran
So
away.
if we win
Got
power,
a
it'll be
second pair for
Ty
you if you can
first.
find it for me.
So
One baby
to
elephant
me,
coming up.
this plus many things that we'll see in the future of this drop indicate that, first of all, this alliance is a thing. Jonathan, Hope,
It's gonna take more than a
Uzi,
herd of elephants to beat my sleepy
Anika, and
bears.
Daniel.
Yes.
They are an
Oh,
alliance. They
sleep.
call themselves the Crown. And within this alliance,
Snakes.
Jonathan
I didn't
and
know we were
Hope
playing with the
very
snake
much are
expansion.
feeling like
Damn
Ty
right,
has to
you're
go
the one who
next.
bought it.
Whereas Uzi,
Come
Anika,
here,
and Daniel feel
man.
more like
Hey.
Santina should be next to go. And their side, Uzi, Anika, and Daniel, seem to be more like, sure, yeah, we could totally do Ty or Santina. Whereas Jonathan and Hope are very much like, no, we want to protect Santina if possible. We want Ty to go. But I don't think they are I don't think they're going to stop the other side from targeting Santina either. We'll get into that more as we get conversations
Come
with
get your bear.
Uzi, Daniel, and Anika as well. But
Mommy, look at you.
that's kind of like just to set you up. It's like
Here is your
half the
bear.
alliance is
Pleasure
looking at
doing business
Santina
with
next, half the
Okay,
alliance is looking
Kev,
at
your
Ty
turn.
next.
Yeah, and that's where the part where, again, I don't want to take too much time on mourning the loss of the live feeds. Like, we do this every podcast, But this moment, when I realized the dynamic
yourself.
of not only the house, but this specific alliance, I was like, wow.
tonight.
If I
Find
had
me 3
live
snails,
feeds right
and I
now,
will give
I
you
would
this
be
bear
glued.
I just
And
happened
I
to have in
personally
my hand.
wasn't
Hot
typically
damn,
in the
last
past
for the win.
BB Can live feeds just because it was kind of harder to watch, all this stuff. But I would be glued to it because I haven't really seen much of anything like this, and I know we'll get into this probably right now, but the dynamic between the two queens of the castle, being Kuzi and Santina, is captivating. Like, it is something that we haven't seen, and I actually just tweeted this before coming on here. It's like we see like these strong, badass women, and we don't get feeds. Like, come on, for once we see them like running the castle, we don't get feeds. Like, oh.
Man, Big Brother Canada just hates women, you know?
Hey, I
Don't want
I
us to
didn't say
have
that.
feeds when women are running the show, right?
He said it, I didn't say it.
Hope says we've got the crown and the sword. I'm assuming that the sword is either the two of them, or it's the two of them plus Santina, or it's the two of them plus Kuzi. It's one of those three, I think.
It's not Taylor Hill.
Certainly not Taylor Hill.
That's disappointing, but...
Do you see her sword necklace when she was on the podcast?
Yes!
Yeah.
Incredible! I love her.
Hope says I'm gonna spend more time with Shania and stop spending so much time with Santina, and you should spend more time with Claudia. And Hope starts getting a little weird about this. He says a few vague things, saying like, I just can't, you know, I've got to be smart about it. Which to me indicated like, that's what somebody would say if it was like getting to showman's, places. But obviously, Hope has a girlfriend is a thing, and also nobody else talked about it like that. Like a lot of other people later on in the drop talked about Hope and like really close, that he might be aligned with her, but nobody mentioned anything about showmancy. So I have to imagine it's not showmancy, but if it's not, I don't really know what it's referring to.
Yeah, I was trying to decode that as well. I watched that particular part twice because I thought I just wasn't understanding, but because the semantics of the phrasing of it is like, yeah, you're talking about, I don't want to get too close to this girl. I'm here for the game. I don't want to get my head out of the game. That's typically what it is. But again, Hope infamously has a girlfriend that writes him letters and he puts in talk. So I don't. We all know that. That is.
Dude, this game sucks. Because like it's actually trying to take itself somewhat seriously now, while also like just not.
Close to her, that he would rattle the other side of the alliance or something like that. We can't tell if Hope and Jonathan are aware that they aren't, that side of the alliance is kind of not in agreement. So I don't really know.
Yeah. It's tricky. Again, we are going to see later in the drop that there is a perception that he's working with Santina. So the instinct to maybe back away from her is not necessarily the worst thing in the world for him. But we'll also hear some talk about Hope and the way that he's sort of moving into not necessarily as smooth as he'd probably like it to be. They say they can basically get up to 8 people in their sphere of influence. Once Dan is gone, that they have the crown, they have Anika, Uzi, and Daniel, and then if Hope starts working on Shania, then maybe they can get Shania, and if Jonathan is working on Claudia, then they can maybe get Claudia. They've got Santina, and that makes 8 total people. So the only people they don't have, in their sphere of influence would be Ty.
I wasn't
and
calling you. Don't
so
you
those
get
are the
it?
2 people they're
You're
looking
just
at
not a
the
good
most,
enough
because
friend.
they again will be looking to protect Santina as long as possible. The rest of the house who all kind of want to have things.
Yeah, and like my question is too, is like hearing you say that number 8 and really like making me realize that would make 2 people on the outs. And really, is it 2 people because Hope and Renee have a connection as well? So like if you take that away,
He didn't
it's
mention
just
that.
one person?
It's like, I'll tell you this, slight spoilers for the rest of this drop, but something has happened to Renee. She is at like the bottom of the house all of a sudden, and nobody seems to trust her or want to work with her or seem to have any kind of connection with her whatsoever, including Hope, including Claudia. It's taken
Friends of mine,
quite a
your
dramatic
empire
downturn
is
for Renee.
mine. The
That's the thing.
Saints,
I can't
all
tell
mine.
if Hope is just
What the hell?
going along with it. I don't know. I never got the indication from Hope that he's the type of player to just. He seems very like, you're my friend and I want to work with you. So I was like, I don't think that he would just abandon her. But again, like you said, I can't tell. I don't know if it's something that, I saw a little drop from.
Is this actually the final mission? Like, why is there another mission on the thing if this is, like, the final mission? Because, like, it makes it feel like this is the final mission, right? That's really fucking stupid.
Nina! Kev! Eli! Anybody?
You have 3 new messages.
Hey, it's Kev. Where are you at? The crate paper's up, the music's pounding, the party's starting. Where did you go? Antonio's still waiting to talk to you.
I believe it was Susie describing everyone in the house. I don't know if that was like the. I just don't know what they dropped. It was like a cut professional, diary room thing. I don't know if it was that or if it was part of the episode. I can't even remember. But the way that she described Renee was just loud. So I don't know. Maybe they're annoyed by her. Maybe they just don't want to deal with her anymore. I don't know. But to go back to my original point of that just being one
Everything smells
person,
amazing,
like
Kev.
2 people on the
You know
outs.
what would make it smell
Like,
even
what's the next
better?
plan, guys?
Yes.
Like, the whole
Pancakes.
house is about to
You
be in an
know it.
alliance, and if they keep talking about, I think it's gonna be double, I think it's gonna be
Hey,
double.
look who's home.
Well, okay, let's say you do get Renee, and
How was your
tie
day?
out
Not
next.
bad.
It's gonna move even
Got some
quicker.
blood on
Now
my
the whole
favorite shirt.
Sounds like you could use some champagne.
Thanks, Eli. Please, sit. So, what did you all do today?
You know what we did.
You're upset.
You think?
I do not like to see you upset.
Well, maybe you should have thought of that before.
Nina, please.
We'll discuss your gratitude later. Hello.
Where are they?
They're safe.
I am coming for you, motherfucker.
This game sucks.
It'll save me some time. I'm sorry. That threw me off. Okay. We'll try this again with a little more energy. And Kev, be sure to have some club soda ready, eh? I don't want this staying to set.
Everything smells amazing, Kev.
Okay, so I'm looking this up. So this is mission 19 out of 21. So we still have 2 more missions after this?
Guns. I need guns to rescue.
Oh no, we're in High Noon now, okay.
Yeah.
So 1 more mission after this.
I know where to get those.
whole house is an alliance.
Oh,
And I think what's really entertaining me is the fact that no one has a plan. Like, they're just like, we're in an alliance, and it's the middle of the season, and we're just going to duke it out immediately. The dynamic of the house is very interesting, like we haven't seen before, in the sense of, like, people want to play in the middle. Like, people like Daniel Steve want to play in the middle, but they just can't. So now we're left with this of, okay, we're all in an alliance now. And Ty's the big bad. And I guess
Leave a
Renee.
message after I drop
Who
it.
knows?
Yeah, well, I mean, when they mention 8 people, it's not like they're all in an 8-person alliance. It's more like there's the crown, and then they have these sort of separate,
Everything's gonna be fine.
you know,
I'm coming to get you, okay?
relationships outside.
won't
I think
let
is
you
sort of
down.
the intention there. But yes, I think the point stands that they really feel like they've got this on lock. Now we kind of know that that Kuzi, Daniel, and Anika have a bit of a one-up on them in a couple of ways, and actually even more ways than you thought, as we'll find out later in the drop. So, Hope says Dan is going to talk to you, Jonathan, about working together, but it's too late. Jonathan agrees. They say this is going to be amazing. Hope says, oh, by the way, Santina did tell me. Jonathan says, oh, thank God, because I knew, but she wouldn't let me tell you. You understand why I didn't tell you, right? Hope says, yes. And he says, I'm going to tell you everything, Jonathan. Totally transparent. Jonathan says, absolutely, me too. From now on, I'm telling you everything. You're my number one in this game. Hope says, me too. I don't think a lot of people have that, so this is going to be great.
Yeah, I loved it. I mean, hey, you gotta root for it. Judging off last week, like, these guys were coming after Hope, and Jonathan's just not the one. Like, he plays with his heart, and I really, just as a human being, like to see that. So I'm into it.
Yes. Now, just a brief aside, 'cause, there's a lot to get to, and I don't want to go too into. We don't need to go too into analysis to pad this one out, but I do think that Jonathan has made a mistake here, allowing Santina to become this big house enemy this week. She's a very valuable piece to his game, and I think he should be encouraging her to get in with Kuzi and Daniel and them, if not like actively helping her with that work. And instead, he's seemingly just kind of allowed her to be completely on the outside of this alliance, and now he's being targeted by a lot of the people in it. And he wants to protect her, but he's not actually doing a lot of social work to do that. He's just thinking, well, I'll just win comps and protect her, which may or
these are the fake weapons. Okay.
And that's as soon as he loses Santina, I think.
These are fake weapons. Okay, never mind.
Game, but we will see. So Daniel and Anika are going to chat a bit, and this is perhaps the most amount of intrigue in the whole drop, because despite the fact that, as we're talking about the Shady Bunch, they are on top, but we have known for a little while, based on the diary rooms, that within the Shady Bunch, Daniel and Anika have a final two, and that seems to be in motion here. Daniel is saying, in the second half of the game, we have to be careful. She wants to win, but she wants to be great. She will flip houses if she wants to. And she's working again with Todd. And she'll want to get us out eventually. We just have to watch out because she's a powerful player.
Oh wait, this isn't the real shotgun.
He's talking about Kuzi.
Again, the way that this season has been set up from the beginning is just do it, go for it, go for the big targets. And it's just barely the middle of the game, and Daniel's already saying this to Anika. I know that they have a final two, but Anika's also supposed to see. Who's to say that, he doesn't get caught here? I just think that of course we have limited information from these dailies, but and of course what I'm seeing from Daniel is he's very dead set on seemingly he wants to win in the middle. He wants to be in with everybody, but I'm just not. It's just not going to work in this kind of a season. And just the way that it's been set up. I don't know. Again, we don't want to do too much analysis on this, but I don't know if this is the right move now or ever. But
well, Anika does seem firmly in agreement with Daniel here, saying yes, everyone loves her. It is dangerous. And Daniel says she will need to watch out for players like Shanae and Renee, but she's got Claudia. And he says also, I'm almost 100% certain she told Ty I was the veto winner before I talked to him, which we can probably guess is a correct read based on what Kuzi was saying to the cameras about wanting to take credit for Daniel's veto play. It seems as though Daniel may have caught him.
You don't make $15 an hour.
So.
You're selling
yeah,
your life away for
I don't know.
So what do I say to the person
it's too early, man. Like, and again, I know that the season is so like, oh, we're gonna go after the big targets, but it's just too freaking early. Maybe I'm being biased because I love Kuzi, but
maybe a little bit.
That's my job. Okay, that's my job.
So Renee is gonna join and break up this conversation. We are then going to see a conversation between Claudia and Santina. Claudia's doing some campaigning. The headlights of her campaigning are that she is saying, "Hey, I'm a separate player from Ty." So she recognizes the mistake that she made, I think, and is trying to rectify it. She realizes that she has lost positioning.
This is a terrible.
Now on the block, it's too visibly connected to Ty, and so she's trying to now re-separate herself from Ty in her campaign. And so she's telling Santina, "I don't really care who put me on the block. That's not what I'm, trying to figure out. I just want to understand what happened between us because I don't know what happened the other day, but I know we both have a relationship with Ty, and those are kind of the two things I want to address." So we find out later, Claudia now knows that Santina is the HOH. And then it set off alarm bells. As soon as she said, "I don't really care who put me on the block," to Santina, the person that put her on the block, I was like, "Oh, she might know." She does know. And apparently something happened the other day between the two of them that involved Ty. Probably, actually, now that I think about it, what Jonathan was talking about when Ty was questioning her about talking to Santina, or DT. And so Santina says, "It's tough. It's tough with Ty because," and this was interesting, and I'm pretty sure this is what she was saying. I had to rewind it a couple of times to make sure.
You gonna come out
She
face
says,
me, or do I gotta
"I
come
know
you like
he
last
won
time?
the veto, Ty, because I know that."
See you soon.
She names the other people in the veto
All
competition,
right, here's
including
the
Daniel.
deal.
She says, "I
You
know none of them
motherfuckers
used
know
the
where
veto
your boss is keeping my friends.
so he must have used it on
how
himself.
about you just tell me, and then I
hard to
can
build
be on
trust
my
with
way.
him when essentially he's not being
takers?
honest about the fact that
I
he
know
wants
it's
to
not
pull
likely,
himself
but,
up.
I figure I should do due diligence.
And Claudia's like,
It's
I
really in your best
I
interest,
hear
Doc.
that, but
I
I
only
do
need one of you
personally
alive to tell
feel
me what I need
that
to
now
know,
that Zach
and the
is
odds
gone,
of it being you
I
is
feel like
pretty-
I'm much more able to trust Ty.
You know what? Fuck it,
And
I tried.
Claudia's like, "Okay, but I don't know. From my perspective, Claudia, I think you're up on the block because you're the closest person to Dan that would go home, and that's because you're closer to the top." And it's honestly tough with me because I feel like there are things that I would want to tell you, but I can't because I don't know who it's going to go into. And again, Claudia's going to go into I get that, but I'm here to play my own game. I'm here to make big moves. And I don't want to be remembered for being a showman, so I want to be remembered for being a game player. And Santina's like, "Oh, so big moves, man, wouldn't it be wild? Took out Ty himself." Like, "Oh boy." And so it's a bit of a this conversation doesn't really matter, but it's a little bit telling in terms of where they stand in that.
Yeah, for sure. And I can see Claudia kind of running around and there was one scene where she was talking to somebody full of 300 people or something. Maybe Kuzi was there. But she was saying, I firmly disagreed with Ty saying that Hope was cheating. It wasn't a cheat. It was more so breaking the rules, and don't we all break the rules in the house? So she's really kind of cementing
the same thing.
I didn't agree with him, and I don't agree with everything he says, and I don't do everything he tells me. And I might not tell him everything, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. But the question I have, is it too late? Because there was another scene where, they were, again, we don't know where they sleep, we don't know where they stay, buying rooms is a thing, is it still a thing? I don't know. They are apparently sleeping in the same bed together, Claudia and Ty, that is. So, I don't know if there's any difference at this moment from here on out. Obviously she's on the block, she's going to do what she needs to do, I respect that. But, man, I was really worried about Claudia just 2 weeks ago. And
it is an interesting update for Claudia because I think in terms of her success at this, we're going to talk about it going in two different directions, both of which are okay. But then again, the main concern I have right now for her is that she may have lost her base in terms of this Renee stuff. So we'll get there. But Claudia's going to go talk to Hope and campaign to Hope. And this was awkward because Hope kicks it off with, "I've been waiting for this moment since day 3. And it's like, "Why?" It's like, "'Cause you never hang out with me." She's like, no, don't say that. I mean, we totally need to hang out more, yeah. But I'm here to pitch. So, listen, I know we never talk game, but you're always with Johnny, and I love Johnny. And he goes, listen, buddy, I'm not gonna put me up. Please don't put me up. You know, that's because you never talk to me. She's like, no, you're not even my target at all. I'm just here to play my own game. Very awkward to start. She gets into it, starts talking about playing her own game. She says, I'm aware that I might be in this exact predicament because of my relationship with Kai, and Hope laughs. Yep. And he assures her, jokes aside, I talk even less game with Dan.
This is a redo of the first mission, isn't it? I love how like I didn't click that until just like a second ago.
Hope says that he does appreciate as well that when he talked to her about the letter situation, he understood and agreed with him. They never meant to use the letter as a tool to get close to Kai or anything like what they were saying. And she seemed to be on his side. As you mentioned, Alina, there was a couple of conversations about this that pretty much everyone in the house agreed. Hope was not cheating, and even Ty apparently has had to come around and be like, yeah, I guess when you put it like that, maybe I was wrong, but...
It's so painful watching him sometimes. But yeah, just to go back to the Hope and Claudia conversation, I found Hope like so entertaining. He's great casting for me personally. But he just kept repeating, you know where my boat's going. You know where my boat's going. Like, stop basically just stop campaigning with me. You're fine. Just hang out, hey, you know. So I enjoyed that conversation, but it was extremely.
Yeah. Hope's gonna go to Jonathan and tells Jonathan about his
balls.
Claudia.
I kill them all again. Oh, good. There's more. Holy shit, there's more.
Right. And Jonathan says, oh, I'm not a fan of this guy. I tried to see a better side, but man, he's just
If Jonathan's saying that about you, reflect. Self-reflect. Look in the mirror.
So this was interesting to me because, again, Hope says you were right about Claudia trying to play her own game. It tells me that especially since going up on the blog, Claudia has been putting the work back in with Jonathan. Jonathan has perhaps come back around on Claudia and does feel like, especially once Kai is gone, Claudia is something. That is very good for Jonathan, and it's also very good for Claudia, repairing some of that damage. Hope seems to be buying into it as well here. If Hope and Jonathan do get their way and say Ty leaves next,
You're gonna say you can't tell me because then Wally will kill you, then I'll say. If you don't tell me, I'll kill you, and we're just gonna be right back to where we started, so let's just get that part.
I was going to say I can put the address in your phone.
Oh.
And again, we'll get to that
yeah,
too.
no.
There might be a
That'd be
war
super
for
helpful.
Claudia's loyalty, and there are some people in this
You mind
house that
unlocking?
probably have a leg up
Sorry
on
about
Jonathan
that.
Hope right now that they don't realize.
You're
But
fucking
either way,
Well,
that's kind of how they see
have a lot of
the
practice
situation.
and pent up rage.
Yeah,
I
and
heard
I
that.
think that, just
Parents?
going back to Claudia, I think that the best thing for the game right now
secret bunker
would be
address is
for
in
Ty
there.
to
Thanks,
just
ma'am.
leave. Like,
I'm George, by the
needs
way.
to get evicted.
You're an all-right guy,
Maybe
George.
you should vote him
When
out.
you wake up, you should stop
And
by
I
the
think
church.
that he does
It's nice to use a guy with some common
He
sense.
does have some legs to stand on. I think that, and I would want to see it for
Now,
her. I like her.
Let's see if my biometrics still work on this VTOL.
Hope is going to say, all right, so tonight I'm going to try and talk to Shania. We've done it. Hope says, we just need to keep the HOH out of
Is it gonna go straight into the final mission? Or?
And Jonathan says, well, if he does win, we know who he's
I
targeting.
guess so.
We just need to protect her.
Should I just do it now?
Again, at this point, we already kind of assumed Claudia might know who the HOH is. We can now assume also that Ty probably knows who the HOH is. It's Ty's target is clearly Santina, then something has changed because before he thought it was Renee and was targeting Renee. So, good to point out. And Jonathan says Ty thinks he's comfortable. This is a great spot. He thinks. But he's really not. So, he's gonna be in trouble. Kuzi joins the conversation. And she says, Dan says he talked to you guys. What did he say? And they go, yep.
Should I end? You know, I think we'll end. I think we'll do one more episode. For all I know, this is only like a few minutes, which will be really stupid. But I don't know. I think I'm better off just doing another episode. So thanks for watching.